Captain Phillips pilots an unarmed container ship off the Somali coast.
Everything okay?
I don't like the look of that.
But Somali pirates hijack the ship and take the captain hostage.
Look at me.
Sure.
I'm the captain now.
In the ensuing standoff, they all face forces they never expected in Captain Phillips.
Hi, I'm Aaron.
Hi, I'm Zorianna.
And I'm Leah, and today we're here to discuss Captain Phillips, the new film starring Tom Hanks. We've all just seen it. What do we think?
It was engaging, it was complex, it was tense as all heck. I mean, I was just, you know,
which is all signs of a good
hours.
movie, because we all know how this story ends. This was
Right.
a highly publicized incident, so we know the story going into it. And the fact that it was so wonderfully shot and so marvelously acted and kept you in such suspense is a testament to the filmmakers and the acting.
Yeah, I mean, the pace of this film just never lets go.
Here, Billy Ray, the writer, really knows how to create that sort of tension and suspense. This is a guy who wrote Flight Plan with Jodie Foster. He did the Hunger Games, huge hit, and had a lot of action and suspense. So this story was, in a way, kind of up his alley, because all those elements that he really shines at in script form, he was able to do it here with Captain Phillips.
I thought it was very interesting, the choices that Billy Ray made in terms of adapting this memoir from Richard Phillips, A Captain's Duty. There are a lot of things that could have been focused on with this particular international incident. And what it really seemed to boil down to for me was this struggle or this tension between these two captains.
We don't just side with Captain Phillips 100% of the time, all the time. And it's because we get to see what the Somali pirates have to go through. In the beginning of the film, maybe 60 seconds after we see Captain Phillips, we go right to Somalia, and we're introduced to all of the Somali pirate characters, especially Musa, who is the leader of the pirate group who tries to take the ship hostage. And you feel for him, and that you don't always have that with a villain, and I think that's what makes a great villain.
This was not a political film. This was not a religious film. The core of this movie was humanity. The Somalis who thought that Americans had everything and they had nothing, and so they had no qualms about doing this, and they were doing it for their own survival.
Right, and with this human story, we get this tragic David and Goliath story where we just know there's no way David is going to beat Goliath in this instance. And you wind up feeling bad for the pirates. I mean, you really feel for them. You just
They're
think
young, they're inexperienced,
they're
and
hungry.
they don't have the tools to survive.
What really makes the script successful is that our protagonist of Captain Phillips has a very everyman quality
Exactly.
to him. And by the end of the film, at the ultimate scene of the film, you really see that shine through. And I mean, that was one of the most powerful scenes I've seen in a film all year.
Well, speaking of that most powerful scene,
To me, he's back in fine form. I feel like he's sort of strayed a little bit away from what we wanted to see him. And we do like him as that everyman, but also as a guy who delivers these performances. And, you know, there was a time where, like, every year he was being nominated for an Oscar, you know?
He's definitely going to get nominated this year.
You know the drill. We stay hidden no matter what. I don't want any hostages. We stay locked down until help arrives. No one comes out until you hear the non-duress password from me, which is supper time.
Tom Hanks was very generous in talking about his co-star Barkhad Abdi, who plays Musa. First-time actor, never been in front of a camera before, and his co-pirates. This guy holds his own. This guy holds his own on the screen opposite Tom Hanks.
That's insane.
I mean, it was just brilliant, and it was very raw and very energetic. And this young man was just such a natural. They all were.
He did a great job of making the villains more layered, not only in terms of the way the script was written, but in his performance.
No one get hurt if you don't play no game.
The ship's broken. We had to go.
Nobody gets hurt. Easy. Hey! Look at me.
Sure.
Look at me.
Sure.
I'm the captain now.
And then you have somebody like Faisal Ahmed, who plays in that G, who's the crazy tall guy who just wants to kill everybody all the time. And it's like he's still nuanced, but there's that juxtaposition, and it creates such an interesting full picture of these villains. The real triumph of this film is the authenticity, especially in terms of the directing and the production.
It's got that traditional Paul Greengrass feel and energy to it.
Yeah, totally. We have hyperkinetic editing. The film was shot 75% on the water, on real cargo ships, on real aircraft carriers.
The handheld camera provides a very stripped down, very non-glamorous, non-Hollywood way of portraying this, which gives us in the space, in the moment, almost as though it's happening in real time. So it does feel like we're actually there, and the tension is palpable.
Shooting in this claustrophobic style that we're involved and the actors are involved.
Not allowing the actors to meet each other until they actually meet each other on camera.
Yes, the Somalis and the Americans did not meet until they boarded that ship to take over that boat. This film was pulsating, nail-biting, and nerve-wracking with Tom Hanks in top form. See it.
Captain Phillips is a tragic David and Goliath tale that keeps you on the edge of your seat. You must see it.
This movie delivers on all levels. It's an amazing film and definitely one of the best of the year. I say see it. Cheers!
Cheers!
To unknown actors.
If I get in trouble, will the U.S. Navy come and rescue me?
Kimball Beauty, offering a complete line of hair care products, is a proud sponsor of Just Seen It. Great hair equals great confidence. Learn more at KimballBeauty.com.